Welcome to our 2 cents. Welcome to our 2 cents.
Ladies and gentlemen and non-binary folk, welcome back to our 2 cents. We're doing it again here at Raxo Studios with your host, Oscar. Thank you for all your support. Please continue to hit the subscribe button. It's free to you, and it means the world to me.
Okay.
It's gas in the tank, so they say.
Okay.
And also, we do have a Buy Me a Coffee link. Last time I said it all weird, but oh well. There's that link. If you'd like to support a little more, which we need.
Damn, son.
We have shirts, merchandise. We have some shirts for sale too. Check them out. I'm not as greedy as all those podcasters. $35, $34 for a fucking shirt. Really?
I'm pretty sure we have a good deal for them.
No, we have $22, $24 shirts.
I thought that
That's a very
so
good
the
deal.
hats are like 15, and if you want it custom, it's 25.
Well, that's a different deal. That's something else. But I'm talking about the link. Hit the link in the bio, in the description, wherever, whatever. It's right there. Look at it. Anyways, welcome back. We are back. It is a new week. Whoa, how did the week start? We finished Holy Week, which was the rise after the third day from when Jesus died, right? Then when that happened, the Pope dies. Oh, we were supposed to play that video. The Pope's dead. Anyways, I can't even read. I need to take my glasses off. I need to take them off. I can't fucking see. I need new glasses because none of these glasses let me see. I think it's that new light I put up there is the one that's not letting me see. Anyways, the Pope is dead. The prophecy of the last Pope, it is now being fulfilled. There was only enough spots for whatever number that last Pope was. There was only enough rooms for their pictures to be put up, and the last one is the last Pope, and that should fulfill the prophecy of the Antichrist coming into power. But that's not what's yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it said. Here's a couple of things that are weird about the Pope's death, right? So his so he was a big fan of soccer. Like,
Well, yeah.
he was a big fan of soccer. He being from Argentina, he was from Argentina. Was it Argentina? I think he was from Argentina.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I don't remember. But anyways, he was a big fan of soccer, and he was a member of a club, like a fan club of a soccer team. And you know what's weird? So let's put this. Let's line it up, right? So he died at age 35. Is it Peru? No. What's the other one? It's not Argentina. I forgot the other one. They have almost the same flag.
Damn.
You don't know.
No,
Anyways,
I know.
but this
I
is
just
what's
don't know
weird.
the name.
He died at the age of 38. I mean, at 38. Damn, he was young. He died at the age of 88 years old. All right. And in the time of his home country, it was the time that he passed away. It was 2:35 in that country when he passed away, wherever he was in the Vatican. I don't know what time it was in the Vatican because that's not important. But what's important is that in Argentina, God, I forgot. I want to remember the other one. Anyway, from where that club, the fan club, I don't even know what I'm saying now. That's really bothering me. Find out what's the country that has the flag that looks like Argentina. I can't remember that name of that country, and that is very important for this. Anyways, but he died at the age of 88, and the time of death in his country was 235. So that's weird, right? 88, 235. You know what that also is? That's his club, like the card that they get when they become like official fans. They get a card, right? They get a number. And they get a number with that card. And the weirdest shit about it is that this card had the number, his fan number was 88235.
88235?
Yes. That was his club number. You're not going to find it. Forget it. You're not even paying attention. All you said was 88235? Like, that's all you heard. You didn't even hear anything else that I said. I didn't say look for alternative flags. No, flags that look like the Argentinian flag from other countries in South America.
But, in South America.
Anyways, that's the weirdest shit, right? Was it a prediction? Was it a prophecy that was prophesied by someone in that club? Who knows? The fact of the matter is that the Pope died at age 88 at 235 in his home country. And the number of his club card was 88235. Who knows if it was a coincidence or what? But that's not only the weirdest thing. The other weirdest thing is that hours before he passed away, J.D. Vance was visiting him
Isn't that like
the vice president of the United States was visiting him. And
him specifically?
Yeah, he was visiting him specifically. He met with him, and a couple of hours later, he died. Now, let's get a little bit conspiratorial. People have watched, mostly all of you have watched movies, and in some movies, there's a scene, I can't recall a specific movie, but there's a scene where somebody puts like a sticker on their hand, and that sticker has like a poison.
Poison?
Has like poison on it that if anybody touches that poison, it gets into their bloodstream and then they die of a heart attack.
Then don't they die then too?
No, because you're not touching the thing. But also they have like, in the movie, they have like an poison medicine that they take before they do that, right? So I'm not saying J.D. Vance did it. All I'm saying is that's a real thing. People could do that, okay? Because they have this thing that if somebody puts it up to somebody's face and they smell it, they pass out. They have that thing, which I think is called chloroform. Yeah, I think it's like chloroform, that thing. But they might also have another type of poison that if it touches somebody's skin, it gets into their bloodstreams, and their cause of death more than likely will look like a heart attack. And all I'm saying is the Pope died of a heart attack. I'm not saying they're guilty. I'm just saying it's just suspicious. I'm not saying it did it because who the fuck is going to want to mess like that in the greatest nation of the world? Goddamn America. Who's going to want to play around like that? Oh, wait, the CIA does that. Anyways, I'm not saying they did it. I just think it's really, really weird. Now,
damn, son, where'd you find this?
This is what you're supposed to be doing when you hear me talking about a subject. Get ready all the videos for that subject. The Pope. Well, and get ready all the videos, and then I'll tell you which one to start. What you could do is, hold on, keep it on the other screen. Keep it on the other screen. Keep it right there. So what you could do there is just type Pope. Not smart. Anyways, so that's weird. They met and then he died. So here's the other weirdest thing about it, right? At the funeral, everybody's looking at the nun that was just standing there that was supposed to be his best friend, air quotes. Best friend, huh? Uh-huh. It's supposed to be his best friend that was always with him at church praying. I've heard those stories before when I was an altar boy. Yeah, I heard those stories. Anyways, that's not what we're talking about. But everybody paid attention. Oh my God, look how sweet she misses her friend. That's not what I was looking at when I watched a couple of clips from the funeral, right, at the church. That's not the weirdest thing. The red one. Get the red one right. This is the weirdest sheet. The weirdest sheet. This is the weirdest sheet that I came across, right? During this event, during this funeral, tell me what you noticed from this video. Go ahead. Go ahead and play it. During this funeral, tell me what you noticed. Give me a little more volume. That's it. See, tell me what you notice about this.
I'm not seeing anything.
Not yet. Yeah, pause it right there. What do you notice?
Upside down cross.
What in the fuck? What in the fuck? This is what I'm talking about. Like, right? You want to get really conspiratorial? Well, this is not a conspiracy. They are putting it right there in front of you. It's right there. Crosses upside down. What does that mean?
Bad.
Antichrist. All right?
And do they just hate?
It's not that they hate that thing. It's not that they hate whatever they're air quotes promoting. It's just that they're trying to promote something else. They're trying to play your subconscious mind. Like stuff that it's in front of you, but you don't see it because you're focused on something else. And most people don't see it. Most people watched that funeral and they were like, "Oh, poor Pope, he's dead. Oh wow, look at him."
So they don't even bother.
And nobody looked at that. There was only a selected group of people that actually paid attention to this. Go ahead and keep playing it. Let her finish. There's only a select group of people that paid attention to this.
But like, look, he zooms in on that too.
Well, that guy that was recording it, yes, he did that. He's one of those people that I'm saying that caught it. And that's another thing. Supposedly he had a bruise on his face. I mean, I don't know. I didn't really get a good look at it. I don't like looking at dead people. So, I didn't want to watch it. So that's what's the weirdest shit. Nah, we're almost done with this cough. Anyways, that's what happened. The Pope's dead. Right? So, everybody's all like, "Oh, this is the most accepting Pope that we have ever had."
No, it's not.
Well, he kind of is. He kind of praised all, like, look, the Catholic Church has always said that being gay is a sin.
Yeah, but then all of a sudden they're saying it's good to be.
This Pope's the one that started that. So if you want to think about the Antichrist, I mean, he promoted things that the previous popes, that previously the Catholic Church would not find acceptable whatsoever. So if anybody is the Antichrist, we've already got him. He left, he's gone, and now we're gonna get whatever the fuck comes after him spiritually, whatever, if we're speaking in those terms, right? And also, I don't know if everybody forgot. I think there's one that says Pacha, P-A-C-A-C-H-A. P-A-C-H-A. It was also with the Pope one. No, it's not coming up. Try the Pope one. I don't know if I got it. Open that one. What does that say? What is? Let me see it. Don't show it, but let me see it. Yeah, that's the one. All right, just get that one ready. All right. So that's not the only weirdest shit, right? Crosses upside down. Him promoting, saying that the Catholic Church, I'm not saying being gay is wrong, but it's wrong. It is anti-natural because the reason why we're here is to procreate and die. That's the only reason we're here. You're not here to be a fucking doctor. You're not here to be a fucking podcaster. You're not here to do any of those fucking shits that we've come up with. You are born in this earth to pass on your genes. That's the only reason you're born in this fucking earth. Other than that, like, what the fuck else are you here for? To be a doctor. I was called by nature to be a doctor. No, you weren't. Nature brought you here so you could procreate and pass on your genes, future generations. That's what you're here for.
Gay.
Yeah, that's wrong. But see, he was promoting all that, saying that was acceptable. I'm not saying don't accept that. I'm just saying that the previous years, Catholic Church was not accepting of any of that. I mean, call it old-fashioned, whatever you want to call it, but that's how it used to be, and that's how I believe it is. Again, I'm not saying being gay is wrong, but I'm just saying it's not natural. It's not natural. This YouTube's not going to like that. I'm pretty sure if I was showing you all my butthole and telling you, yes, this is how you shave your butthole, and this is what you do, and I spread it, and then I wink at you with my butthole, you would all be okay with that. TikTok would not, yes, that's gay. TikTok would not have a problem with that. How do I know TikTok wouldn't have a problem with that? Because there's hundreds of people reposting that stupid video of, I forgot what the fuck this guy's name is, that he shows his butthole with trying to say, oh yeah, I'm teaching gay kids how to shave their asshole.
Gay!
Yes, that's wrong. How come those videos don't get taken down? But me calling someone a Homo sapien, a Neanderthal, oh, that's offensive. That's offensive. That video where I call that lady a Neanderthal?
Oh, yeah.
They said I was cyberbullying.
That is not cyberbullying. Well, at least I don't think it is.
I mean, but you have some rationality in your brain. You're learning to be rational. This fucks, whoever runs YouTube, they are not fucking rational.
It's an Indian man that runs it.
Oh, my friend, you're doing it all wrong. Anyways, where was I going with that video? Okay, I fucking lost my train of thought. We went in a whole freaking different route. Anyways, this is the other thing why I think that this Pope that just passed away was the Antichrist. He brought into the Catholic Church, into the church, he brought another god, the god of fertility. All right?
Fertility?
Yes, and that's supposed to be a pagan statue symbol. I don't know what the fuck, but it's pagan. When you hear pagan, when you call somebody a pagan or you call something pagan culture or whatever it is, you're talking anything that's anti-Catholic.
Anti-Catholic?
Yes. Anything that's anti-Catholic, it goes with that. So this Pope brought this figurine into church that has nothing to do with the Catholic religion, that has a lot to do with those natives way in the boonies in Peru or something like that. Go ahead, play it. Let's watch it. See, he brought that. It's called Pope Francis Bless the Pachamama. This was 6 years ago.
6 years ago?
Because people take objects to the church to have them blessed by the priest, cardinal, or the pope. And they brought him that. See, that's the goddess of fertility. So, and that's pagan. And you know what his excuse was? His excuse was, well, God is accepting of all religions. Oh, really? Satanism is accepted by God as well? So if anybody becomes a Satan, is that blasphemy? Because let me tell you, him bringing that figure in, or whatever you want to call it, that goddess of fertility into the Catholic Church, that itself is blasphemy. So again, the Pope that just passed away, he was the Antichrist. Whatever is supposed to come after the Antichrist was here, or you know what? He was the one paving the way for the Antichrist.
He was?
He was, because he was setting all up those ideas to be accepting of other religions. When Catholics have then been accepting of any other religion for I don't even know how long. I remember my grandparents didn't like those, what are those? Those people that live in barns.
Farmers?
No. Those people that live, that ride the horses and buggies.
Horses and buggies.
What is those people's name? Amish.
Amish?
No, not that. No, the religion that those people are.
Oh, then those.
No, you don't know. You wouldn't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyways, but those people didn't like those religions. They don't even like Jehovah's Witnesses, and that's a branch of Christianity. They don't even accept any other religions whatsoever.
Saint too.
Say what?
Saint.
The Satanism?
Yeah.
That's a different religion that is now acceptable in some places. They accept that, but for the most part, they've never accepted that because we've always known that Satanism requires bloodshed, blood rituals, blood sacrifice. But I will say this: the Catholic Church the Bible has a lot of stories where God is asking people to sacrifice their children. And when the guy was about to sacrifice his kid, he was like, hey, hold on. Yeah, no, I was just kidding. You don't have to do that. And because you were about to do it for me, now I'm going to give you the kingdom of heaven. Now, do you think that's godlike to tell them, hey, if you really believe in me, kill your son? That's the story of, I think, is Isaac. Isaac was the one that was going to get killed. I forgot who his dad was, but that's what the story says. Story has him go at the top of the mountain, and in the top of the mountain, God tells him, hey, if you really believe in me and you have faith in me, go ahead and kill your son. And he was about to do it until an angel came from heaven and told him, hey, you don't got, hey, man, we're not serious about that. Relax. You don't have to kill him. We believe that you believe.
So then he just
Pretty much the angel stopped him from killing his son according to the Bible.
Wait, so then wasn't basically so-called God then just basically just playing with them? Just forcing them to kill their own children?
Well, yeah, they were playing. Yeah, but the question that I have that I ask is that godlike behavior? Perhaps. If you believe in me, kill your son. And if you don't, well, you're going to go to hell if you don't. So, I mean, that's my beef with religion right there. That in a nutshell is my beef with religion. All right? Because how are you going to praise somebody that has somebody else have their son killed? That doesn't make any sense in my brain. It doesn't. But you know what makes perfect sense in my brain? Go to pull Pope Trump. This is the funniest shit I've ever seen. Okay? This is the funniest shit I've ever seen. It's just a picture.
Oh, it's just a picture.
Yeah. Make it bigger so his face only fits right there. Go smaller. Make it fit good. Make it smaller if you need to. That was bigger, smaller right there.
Right there.
Yeah. Now, I know, look, I know for 100%, as a matter of fact, this is not real. I know somebody made this shit. It's just so hilarious, right? Look at what they put on this shit, right? Trying to get people, trying to get a reaction out of people. Who makes someone else's funeral all about himself?
By the way, YouTube is not able to see the rest of the top part, so.
Well, fix it.
Okay.
There you go.
There.
There you go. That's what you're there.
Well, yeah, I know, but I was just like making sure if you wanted.
Next time, don't tell me. Just fix and make sure they see everything. Okay.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure if you wanted them to just see the picture.
No, I want them to see the whole thing. The words is fine.
Okay.
So I know this is not real, but if I went to the comments, and there's a lot of people that are stupid. I will leave it at that.
What,
have I cussed yet?
No, not at all.
Huh. We're doing good. What? How many minutes are we at so far?
24.
Damn, we made it 24 minutes without dropping an F-bomb. We might have dropped a S word right there,
yeah,
right?
We did.
Or I'd say stupid. Okay. Well, that's okay. We're doing better. This is not real, right? Trump declares himself new pope. No one knows more about poping than me. You know what? This is why I found it funny, because that's something Trump would say. That's funny. I know it's not real, but how many people went on there and commented as if this was real? There's a lot of people that are dumb.
So I'm
Really
guessing that
dumb.
they actually believed it.
Yeah. There's plenty of people that believe that. All right, let me go back to the 8823. Go play that blue one. Yeah, I told you to pay attention. See, we skipped that video completely. So, all right, this is what I was talking about. The Pope having the number. Only the first couple of seconds you're going to show. What's going on? The mouse doesn't move by itself and it doesn't click to itself, right? Yeah, what's going on is what you're doing to it. All right, so let me hear it. So play it from the beginning, but let me hear it. This is what I was talking about, the Pope's time of death and age. Like, this is a coincidence that I read about today. The card number, the fan number that he had was 88235. And he died at 88 at the time, 2:35 a.m. Argentina hour. See, it was Argentina. Pause it right there. Pause it. But look, okay, look. Listen to me. Listen to me. When you're showing us the video, you are watching the video over there, not over there. Because look, what I'm trying to talk about is not shown in the video. Look at the bottom of on the other screen. That's the number I'm talking about. Yeah, can you see it there? Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I couldn't see it from here. Okay, my bad. You were doing good. All right. See, look at his number. That's his fan number. His number of socio, like member.
Member?
That's his members team.
So
his club member team.
88235 and dash. Well, not dash, but
ND. Yeah. ND. Okay. But look at the number, right? I told you he died at the age of 88 in a 2:35 Argentina time. That's what I was talking about.
Oh.
Isn't that the weirdest shit you've ever seen?
That is.
Like, who was that a prediction or what? Okay, now open the long one and make it fit into the screen. Now I'm going to read the article, the news article. Just open it.
Okay.
Don't close the other. Just open it. All right. Make it big. Make it fit. No, make it fit. No, you're gonna make the whole thing fit. I'm gonna start at the top, but make it fit. A little more. All right. Sorry. So it says, what was a destiny? Fans spot a powerful link between Pope Francis' love of soccer and his death. Pope Francis, who died on April 21st, was a long member of the San Lorenzo soccer team in Buenos Aires, Argentina. Did his car number foretell his time of death? Go down. I think you could scroll. Oh, no.
Yeah,
if I
scroll.
Yeah, that's fine. Leave it. No, make it right there. Pope Francis remained a soccer fan during his time at the Vatican, and some in his home country, Argentina, think that the Pope made a set piece out of his passing. Made a set piece out of it, whatever that means. A fan of San Lorenzo de Almagro football club in his hometown, Buenos Aires, Pope Francis literally remained a card-carrying supporter of the club. The number in his card is 88235. Again, his age of death, 88. Time of death in Argentina was 2:35 a.m. The number coincided with the age of the Pope Francis at his death, 88, and the time of death, which the Vatican said was 7:35 a.m., and local time in Buenos Aires, Argentina was 2:35 a.m. Many fans of the Pope in soccer called out a connection on social media. He died at 88 years old, 2:35 a.m., Buenos Aires, 0535, and was a member 80, and his member number was 88 235. It really caught my attention, wrote one of San Lorenzo's fan on X. That's interesting. Very interesting.
Are we still gonna read more?
No, we're good.
Okay.
And we just wanted to get to that. I just wanted to
I
put some light on what I talked about at the beginning, like, because you're supposed to be paying attention, but you're not.
I wasn't, because they were telling me to search up another flag of it.
I still can't remember that country's name. Uruguay.
Uruguay.
That's the name. It took 30 minutes, right? But I got it.
Exactly 30 minutes.
Damn, we spent 30 minutes on that.
Yeah.
Anyways, now this happened last year, And I like to remind everybody, put a chop shop.
Chop shop?
Yep. Now, this happened last year, and I like to, and I'm only bringing it up on my podcast because I know how TikTok and YouTube and everybody likes to block what I try to show you people. All right. Please remember, this happened last year, and everybody forgot all about it. Play it.
Building off 24th Street and University doesn't look like much, but according to new claims in these court documents,
This happened last year on February 26th, a year ago.
Running a chop shop for human body parts, mixing, matching, and selling them in ways we never heard of until tonight. One FBI agent revealing what it was really like inside the Phoenix body donation facility.
In Phoenix, Arizona. And in California, they had this virus clinic. Remember?
When the FBI raided the building, he even spotted a smaller head sewn onto a larger torso in a, quote, Frankenstein manner. The limbs,
Those people are crazy.
With no apparent identification. A torso with a head apparently went for $2,400.
What?
You want to buy a body?
About $1,100.
Want some legs?
Knees and feet alone.
Do those Negroes?
$500.
I don't know. I don't know if they're able to grow anymore. Anyways, that's what we got to deal with. That's the world we live in.
Well, then, because we already went over that ad KFC made, right?
Yeah, well, that was a whole different. Yeah. See, is that where they're getting the food for KFC? Is that where they're getting the food for meat at McDonald's, fucking Taco Bell, Jack in the Crack? Right? That's the world we live in, and that's why. Look, remember how people were mad at me last week because I said that's what happens when you ditch school. Yeah. Remember that?
Yeah.
Okay. So there was another one this week, right? Mm-hmm. On April 20th, I guess there was a family in Disneyland, and their 16-year-old daughter got mad at them. She just decided to leave them. She left. They found her I think 5 days later, they found her in TJ. That's a whole different country, in Mexico. They found her over there in Mexico, in a trash bin. She wasn't dead. She was just hiding. And you know,
that does not look like her.
No, but she was. That's what it says. But I'm pretty sure this is exactly what happened. And I'm not. And I know I'm not wrong about this. What probably happened was her dumbass got mad at her family, her parents, whoever she got mad at, and decided, I'm mad at here because I'm so big and I can fend for myself. Yeah, right? And she ends up in Mexico, right? And she walked away. She called one of her friends. Hey, can you pick me up? My parents don't understand me. My parents treat me bad. They don't let me do nothing. That's and some asshole picked her up, and they were like, you know what? Since you're not gonna be with your parents, let's just go to TJ. And I'm pretty sure some asshole was probably already an 18-year-old, so that picked her up, and they went to TJ, and then she got lost from wherever her group was, or she also probably could have gotten mad at that dude, and she ran away from that dude and went into hiding somewhere, and then she was lost, completely lost in another country.
Damn.
Right. So now, don't be a dumbass. And, you know, she was fortunate that she didn't end up in one of those body chop shops that we just watched about, right? She's fortunate enough. She's fortunate that they found her alive. So, I mean, you do what you want with your life. Just when you end up with a mouthful of flies, just don't come make me feel bad about it. Everybody knows how bad the world is out there.
Well, there's some that don't know. And I would know that.
Some don't know. There's
not as
unless if you're like 8, 9 years old, then yeah, I'll accept. Yeah, you didn't know.
Well, no, I was
but also
saying for younger people.
But that's what I'm saying. Unless you're 8 or 9 years old, I'll take I didn't know. But if you didn't know, then what the fuck are your parents doing? Not making you aware of the dangers of the real world. See what I'm saying? I'm not claiming to be the best parent in the world. No, I'm not. I'm just saying I want to have enough common sense to let my children know, hey, if you go out into the world, some bad shit could happen to you. Now, if you want bad shit to happen to you, be my guest. Go get some bad shit for yourself. See how long it lasts you. But don't come make me fucking feel bad later trying to say, you didn't take care of me when I was a kid. I'm telling you now. No, I've heard so many of those stories. Now that I'm older, I can put some of those stories together and be like, hey, you were the dumbass. You were the one misbehaving. What the fuck is wrong with you? It's not your parents. Well, sometimes it is your parents, but sometimes it's not. Anyways, so you have those people running chop shops, right? Bodies chop shops. And then Mayor Rex Parris. It's that guy with the blue. Yeah, that one. Okay, just get that one ready. All right. And if you don't end up in the body chop shop, you'll end up in the streets being homeless, claiming, I'm a homeless teenager. Why are you homeless if you're a teenager? Why weren't you paying attention at your house, doing what you were supposed to be doing? Now, and I understand that sometimes you get assholes, right? But also, if you're going to end up in the streets, I mean, I'm not saying I concur. I concur. I completely agree. I agree to a certain point, but then again, I'm like, maybe I don't agree with this guy. But then my other angel, my other sides are like, you do agree with that? Yes, I do agree with this guy. Let's watch what do I agree with this guy on.
Frankly, I wish the president would give us a purge.
This is the mayor from Lancaster here in California.
It sounds like you want to kind of enclose all these homeless people in one territory. And I don't.
What I want to do is give them free fentanyl. I mean, that's what I want to do.
Do what?
I want to give them free fentanyl.
What?
I can't understand what you're saying.
Here's the thing, though. He wants to give all the homeless free fentanyl, all the fentanyl they want, so they can overdose and die. He wants to do that. But here's the thing. They are already doing that. They have vans who bring them needles, who bring them drugs and gives them to them, and the government pays for that. The California government pays for that. The state of California pays for that. They are already doing that. So why is this a big outrage that he wants to give fentanyl to all those homeless? And in San Francisco, they are literally feeding them fentanyl and giving them their needles so that they can shoot up all the fentanyl they want. Is that how you do fentanyl? You shoot fentanyl up? I don't know. I think that's heroin. Heroin you shoot up, but not fentanyl. I think fentanyl you smoke. Let's finish that. They were already doing that in San Francisco. What's the big outrage about this?
Fentanyl they want.
I agree with him.
I was talking about the criminal element that were let out of the prison.
He's backpedaling with that, what he's saying right there. Look, anytime somebody backpedals on what they've said, it's like that's when you give everybody the opportunity to come at you. But if you don't backpedal, hey, I stand my ground. This is what I believe in. Fuck you. You're not going to change my mind. And what does he believe in? He believes in what they are already doing. They're already feeding them drugs. They're already feeding them paraphernalia so that they can shoot up the drugs. What the fuck's the problem?
Man, shut your...
Don't tell me that. They're already doing that, by the way. So, I mean, I don't know what's the big outrage. All right, let's finish it. I think it's done.
Referred to as the homeless population.
The homeless population. Like, homeless? Look, I know things are hard. I know it's so easy to end up homeless, but there's a lot you could do. And you know what's more annoying? This is what's more annoying about homeless people, right? Sometimes, like 3, 4, 2 in the morning when I'm leaving to work, like I go put gas.
Yeah.
The most annoying shit you could come across is a fucking homeless guy. Do you have $1? No, bitch. I just woke up to go to fucking work and it's 2 in the fucking morning. You haven't even gone to sleep yet and you want some of the fucking money that I'm getting up now to go to work? How is that fucking... what gives you the fucking balls to go ask? You see somebody with a fucking orange shirt in the fucking 2 in the morning and you have the balls to go ask him for a fucking $1 while you've been sitting on your ass fucking sniffing drugs, shooting up whatever the fuck you're shooting up. So what the fuck is wrong with that? Feed him the fentanyl and let's get it done and over with.
You wanna know what's funny?
What?
That you broke, you reached 40 minutes without cussing. But you cussed.
Oh, I did. Oh, shit. Well, that's good for the YouTube algorithm, man. We did it. 40 minutes, no cussing, because this I'm very passionate about. And I could, you know what? It's a mixed emotion, but in reality, right? Let's be real for a second. I kind of agree with him, but I really don't, because killing people is wrong. But also, you're hurting yourself. I mean, you're the one that's going to go out there and put your hand out. Oh, gimme. I mean, if you want, who am I to tell you what not to do? But anyways, let Darwin law take over. Survival of the fittest. The fittest will survive. And gay people are not fit to survive generations. I'm sorry, but it's not. How are you going to continue the generation? Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying it's wrong to be gay, but I'm just saying you're not going to continue the generation. And you can say, yeah, but people can adopt. Yeah, from straight people.
Not gay.
Yes. I mean, and I don't, you know what? It's because there's good people, right? There's mostly everybody's good.
Half of them. Mostly.
Nah, more than half. There's just a couple bad apples in there that make everybody look bad. But I don't know. That's the sentiment that I get. Let Darwinism take over. Survival of the fittest will survive, and those on Fenty will not survive. Anyways.
I want to see this judge arrest.
We'll get there. Let's go to our artificial food dies. DY. Yeah, not DIES. That's a different dye. Food dye. Let's do the video first, and then the picture. All right. So on a good note, we finally have some fucking answers to what we were asking months ago. We asked, so why do they gotta make this company why do they gotta make us wait for them to take all the poison from the food? So look, because look, play the video. I'm not even go ahead.
That it is phasing out the use of artificial food dyes by the end of the year for big companies. Changes that hit them big.
With no more food dyes made from
Mills, Kellogg's,
from
and others among the
chemicals
likely affected. Foods such as those red flaming hot Cheetos.
Remember, Red 40 makes your dick smaller and your nut smaller.
Skittles. Last month, HHS Secretary Robert Kennedy Jr. told food executives that
Robert Kennedy Jr. promised and he delivered. All this fucked are going to go away from this. But here's what I don't understand. If we know it's fucking bad for you, why are you giving them the rest of the year to fucking take it out? Why not say immediately get that shit out of the market? Wouldn't that be more of a reason to applaud you?
Isn't that just because so they can earn like more money?
Yes, so that they can get rid of all the things, all the chemicals that they've been feeding us for years and years and years. So these are the chemicals that are gonna get taken out. Go ahead. There's no audio in that one. These are the chemicals that are getting, the dyes that are getting taken out. 6 dyes: red 40, yellow 5, yellow 6, blue 1, blue 2, and green 3.
Aren't all those like the ones that cause cancer?
Cancer. Yeah, they could. They're all made from petroleum.
Petroleum?
Yeah, from gas.
Oh, gas.
Yeah, the thing that they make gas out of, petroleum. They make plastic off of that. They make everything you know about, like plastic stuff. They make it from that. Anyway, so that's good news. We have good news. That's the end. They have till the end of the year to get rid of all those. But again, why give them to the end of the year so they can keep poisoning people for one more year? You know it's bad. But also, we're the ones buying it and we know they're bad too. So don't be a fat... I was going to be more offensive. Don't be a... Big bag. Don't let the whole thing play because YouTube will fucking get us for that. He can take that off now. Anyways, that's good news.
I'd say that's
Good news.
Good news.
That's some good news in the world. Here's another thing, right? I came across this other news article. These are supposed to be two bitches that they say, yeah, because we're twin, we talk in unison. We end up each other's sentences and we say the same thing at the same time.
No, they don't.
Yes, they don't. Let's watch this. Look how these bitches are lying. This is just a facade. It's just
What would this video be
a
called?
scam, scheme, whatever you want to call it. Twin, just put twin. Lying twin, something like that. Is that what it says? Yeah, that's what I titled it. Because these bitches are liars. Don't play it yet. Put the volume up first. Put the volume up first, and then we play it. Okay. All right.
We have tried to talk separately, but we're not ourselves.
Listen to the words, right? Go ahead and go higher.
In unison is a thing that you do.
They don't speak in unison.
How?
Yeah, that's right.
How does this happen?
See, one speaks first, and then the other one continues.
We don't know why.
See?
But we have
Yeah, if they were
tried
talking
to
the
talk
exact same time,
separately,
they'd be
but
like,
we're not
Yeah, it would
ourselves.
sound the
Not
same
us.
thing
And
at the
it's
same time,
very
but one
hard.
sounds before the other.
Yeah, and we
Yeah.
don't care about the
They've
critics.
they've been pulling this
We tell
scam for
people,
years.
if
Don't
you
put it
can't
down. They've been
stand
pulling there.
listening
Leave it
to
there.
us,
No,
simply
lower,
just
right there.
switch off
They've been
the
pulling this
TV.
scam for years, trying to get people to be like, oh, that's amazing. They can talk in unison. How do they do that? But they don't. They don't.
Sorry, how does it feel?
One of them says the word first, and then the other follows like right away.
If,
Okay, well, I'll try and answer
Yeah, look,
it
she
as
paused
best
right
as
there.
I can.
okay, I can
She
see.
didn't even. How come she didn't say the same thing? See, because they're lying.
It's so. How do you?
And also,
how
what's
do
the
you
whole point
know?
of wearing the
What is
same
going
thing,
on
though?
that means
Well, because
every
they're
one of these
twins, they
thinks
want to
other
look
one
the
just
same.
Instinctively. has
No,
the
they're
same
not.
thing
Shut
to
the
say.
fuck up.
What's
You're a
going on?
dumbass.
Oh,
Shut the
guess what?
fuck
I wish
up.
I could answer that question.
Yeah, look.
It just happens.
See, play it again. Play it one more time. Watch. Well, you'll
have
see. Well, you see it
tried to
right
talk
here.
Separately, but we're not ourselves.
Yeah, look, she kept her mouth shut for a
clearly-
second.
Yeah, she finishes some
Speaking in
sentences
unison
that
is
she's
the thing that
already
you do.
saying.
How?
Yeah, that's right.
How
It's
does
like-
this
See?
happen?
That when they say that's right, one of them says right first and then the other.
But we
Yeah.
have tried to talk
But
separately.
as a
But
But
listen to the way she talks too. She kind of slows herself down. Do you hear how I talk? I'm not. If I was talking like her, trying to get you to say the same words that I'm saying, I would say it like I would say it like this. I'm trying to get you to say the same words that I'm saying, and then you would be able to pick it up.
I want to be clear on that.
This bitch is lying. They do not talk in unison. One speaks right before the other, and the other one continues with the same sentence that she's doing. They have been doing this scam for years. Naturally, they have gotten good at guessing what the other one's gonna say, and
sure that
obviously they've been together their whole lifetime. So that's how they can
Whoops.
repeat the words that the other one is saying. Lying twins. Anyways, that's a lie. I just wanted to get that. One talks before the other. That's it. There is no unison
Pretty
in
sure
that.
that was pretty obvious from the start of the video.
But you see how that dumbass was like, "Oh my God, how you guys do that?"
Even I noticed it way before.
Like even a 13-year-old, but you know what? You should expect this from a news reporter.
Well, yeah.
You should expect this motherfuckers. They always lie about everything. Everything.
Well, yeah, because didn't we go over that one video a couple months back?
Oh, where everybody was saying the same thing during COVID? Yeah. Oh, by the way, so now it's not a conspiracy theory. It is a fact that COVID came from a Chinese lab. It is true. It's true, people.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Oh, it's news. It's a report from the White House. They reported, and you see how the news have not talked about this.
Yeah.
Why? Because the news was getting paid by Pfizer so that everybody could get their fucking shot taken. Well, guess what? I decided to wait. I said, let me wait. Let's see what happens. I mean, a lot of people die from heart attacks after they got the shot. I don't know. But anyways, news lie.
Wasn't it like when people died because of that shot? Wasn't it like 1.5 million people had died from that?
A lot of people died from the vaccine, from that vaccine itself, and a lot of mostly kids got really messed up from that.
We didn't take it, right?
No, we didn't take that shit.
Oh, yeah.
You know why? Because we're not stupid. That's why we didn't take it.
Why not? Didn't you guys go over there to that one area where we?
Well, we went to get tested for COVID that one time. We didn't get no shots or anything. We just got tested, and the only reason I went and got tested is because if I didn't go get tested, they weren't gonna pay me for work that month that I was off. They paid me the whole month. The whole month that I was off, they paid me. That was lovely. I wish I could do that again. Anyways. Look for a fish. Do you see a video of a fish there? Candiru fish. The Candiru fish, don't show it yet. Well, yeah, just show it. The Candiru fish, it's a fish that lives in the jungle. It's not that big fish. I'll show you right now. That fish, that Candiru fish, is the fish that if you take a piss in a river in the jungle, say you're pissing, right? You're taking I'm taking a piss in the river. Next thing you know, through your piss stream and the water, there'll be a fish that comes up and goes into your dick hole.
Yeah, even if you swim in it, it does that.
Okay, well, yeah, there you go. There you go. So this is the fish that does that. Play it.
Why is it big though?
That's not, I told you, that's not the fish. Just play it. Audio.
Oh, wrong one.
Fish called a Candiru that you see
Candiru, see? That's the one.
Oh, that?
You see it?
Attached to the skin. I'm gonna take one off.
It's that little one.
So,
oh, that thing jumped on his dick now.
but this is the fish.
That's the fish.
Swam up the guy's private parts on.
Say dick. See what I mean? Come on. Come on. Oh, his private part. Shut the fuck up.
Well, at the time there was like.
Go move the video forward. Just click a little right there. No, keep it there. That's the fish that will dig through to your piss stream into your dick hole and get shoved in there. And the only way to get that fish out of there, out of your dick hole, is
if you get shot.
No, it's worse than that. They do what it's called. They butterfly your dick. That means they'll cut your dick right in the middle and crack it open like this, and then they can pull that fish out of there.
Hey.
They gotta butterfly your penis. They gotta butterfly your schlong. That's the only way to get this shit out.
So then does this account for
For what?
For a woman?
I'm pretty sure it would be the same thing.
So they had to cut like right in the middle, I'm guessing.
Yeah, to get it open, to get it out of there, because that's the only way. Otherwise, you're gonna get an infection and die. All right, because it's not supposed to be in there, and I guess it likes that whatever nutrients that come out of your piss that you don't use and you just piss them out. They like that, and then they go into it, and then they just they eat out of that. And again, the only way to get it out of there is to butterfly your dick. Anyways, no dicks being butterfly here, so it's fortunate that we don't live in the jungle.
Let's go over the UAPs.
UAPs, you mean?
UAP. There you go. I mean, you said we were gonna do one every week.
Yeah, but.
By the way, we're at 53 minutes.
Shit. Okay. Let's do the UAPs then. I didn't write. Why the fuck didn't I write it down?
The UAP?
Yeah, I didn't write it down here. Anyway, let's go. Go ahead. Pull it. So again, we said that every week where I'm going to bring you here UFO sightings. Okay, let's start with the one in Mexico. I don't know if I already showed this one, but I'll show it. I can't remember if I did. Right, this is the one. Oh, yeah, we did. We did say that something moved there, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead, play it. We'll play it real quick. We'll just go through it really fast. Look, more UAP sightings. No audio?
Yeah, there's no audio.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, go back. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Okay,
right
look.
There.
No, back it up just a couple seconds more. More. Right there. You see it? You see the line is going, right? And as soon as that light appears, it just curves up. It's not much. It's just a little.
There's
but
another one up here.
could you say that was just because it hit the atmosphere? Or that just looks just suspicious at all, just in general?
That looks more suspicious because if it was going through the atmosphere, then there'd probably be smoke.
And there's no, well, I mean, no, because it's like a shooting. It's supposed to be like a meteor that blew up in the atmosphere. But I don't know. It's just suspicious the way it does. Go to the other one that you had pulled up. Don't close that one. Just open up the other one.
I thought it'd open up behind it. All right.
So another sighting of those flashing lights in the sky. Now it's not in the U.S. A lot of them are happening in Mexico now, by the way. Look at that.
Like
it's dropping orbs, too. You see that?
Yeah, but like it's like following them.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's coming out of it.
Well, yeah, I know it's going out of it, but like there's some that are following it.
All right. So again, who knows if this is true? Let's do another one. Just type UAP right there so you can have them all in front of you.
All right. Wait, we got UAP.
There's a few of them. Oh, that was only... Oh. Put sighting.
Yeah, this one's it.
Okay, play that one then. Look at this one. This is kind of like the one we saw from Colombia, remember?
Oh, yeah, where...
I think this is Peru.
Where it's just a metal orb?
Yeah, but this is just a flash of light. Look, and when it gets closer, look at what happens when he zooms in. Look at that light. It's Goku doing...
Super Saiyan.
Yeah. Oh. He farted.
That just looks like a beacon, though.
A triangular beacon?
Never mind. What is that? He needs to get a stabilizer.
Yeah. They turn that orb turned in triangular if you get close, if you zoom it in.
Is it just me or that just looks like one of those circular mazes on the middle?
I don't know. There's something in the middle.
Yeah,
There's a circle in the middle, right?
Is that a vortex? That looks like a vortex.
All right. So, more sightings, more UFO sightings. That's just weird. That's just weird. Whether it's true or not, we don't know. We don't know. I think there's more UAP or UFO. Look up in the folder. See what else.
No, that's it.
No. There's more. I don't think they just say UAP. I forgot what they say. What I wrote. There's an alien sighting. Just put sighting. That's what I told you to write sighting. S-I.
This.
Okay, so this is the weirdest one I came across. It's like, this is supposedly somebody that he came across an alien. Okay, but so pause it. Let's set up the stage for this. Please keep in mind that this guy who recorded this video, it's supposed to be an alien investigator.
An alien investigator?
Yeah, he investigates aliens and stuff like that, right? So let's watch it. Go ahead. Tell me if you see the same thing this dumbass sees. Because I don't see it. And the comments were like, yes, it's an alien right there.
Where?
Keep watching. Look in the shadow. And first of all, why is that light right there? Is that an orb? Maybe. Maybe it's an orb. But keep looking around the light. Above more. I'll tell you where it's at. It's above the light.
What's up?
Like right above the light. Like not all the way up. You'll see. You see, you can pause it there. Back up a bit. Back up more. Where you see it. Did you see it?
I don't see anything.
Okay, just play it and I'll tell you when to pause. Right there.
Oh, I see it. I just saw it.
But is that an alien or is that just the shadow of the light?
I think that might be shadow, but that looks fake though too.
Okay, keep going. He says, no sucking.
This is one of the cameras.
This is the security camera. Like, how convenient, right? That the security camera is like right there.
Yeah, like if you can see it when he like covers the light, you can see.
And before in his cell phone there was only one light, and now there's two lights. You see two lights?
Oh yeah, this one like down here.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's right there.
I don't see it.
They're right there.
That's the fucking pole that was behind right there.
It was?
Yes. Like he made a video explaining what really happened. He said he showed you during the day. Watch.
Can he walk over there?
No, he won't show you because if he shows you, you'll see that there's stick right there. Oh, okay.
Oh, never mind.
He will show you.
Can you start walking through it? That looks like that was more up ahead. And it was more up in the
No, it was right there. It was right there. But it was standing right there where that black line is. That was where the light was. And you see that the white thing on the fence above? That's probably what the reflection that we were looking at. Oh, it's an alien! Like, this is the reason why most people don't believe when we're trying to tell them, hey, there's fucking alien sightings. There's all these sightings that are real. Because you come across some bullshit like this. Like, oh, we saw an alien. No, you didn't, bitch. Like, yeah, see, he's making his presumptions of where he came from. He's saying, oh, it probably came from over there down this way. Yeah, that's an airplane flying by. Like, he's saying, no, you'll notice that you can hear a sound. That's an airplane going by. Again, that's why people don't believe shit nowadays. Anyways, all right, we're gonna
We're an hour and 1 minute.
We're gonna speed up. All right. Let's go with judge arrested. You want to learn about that?
Yeah.
All right. So I guess this week two judges got arrested because one of them he got one illegal immigrant from getting arrested, and he moved him out of the courthouse, and they got out, they left. They didn't get arrested. He got him out before ICE could pick him up from the courthouse, and they got freed, and that's why he got arrested, because he harbored an immigrant. And now there is the other one. Hold on, no, you'll do the video first.
Oh, there's a video.
There's a video.
Oh, I see it.
Yep. And then there's another judge who, in his own personal home, had gang members living in his house. Play the video. Judge Joel Cano and his wife Nancy Cano have been taken into custody. Look at that. Those are the gang members showing in their weapons. See that? And on top of that, they're illegal immigrants. Illegal immigrants are not supposed to have guns.
Several months later.
And that's what happens. They're getting arrested for harboring gang members from Venezuela.
Venezuela.
And it's the same shit that's happening with El Salvador. That other fuck got arrested and put in jail for being in El Salvador for being a member of MS-13, right? That gang. And people are trying to say, he was just a good father and a husband. Yeah, he beat up his wife, and his wife reported him to the police, and he got arrested, and then the wife took away the charges. He said, oh, no, it didn't happen. I don't want to do charges. Oh, what? And then on top of that, you have tattoos from the gang.
So these are the gangs?
All those 4 guys are gang members.
5.
No, that's the judge. The 5th guy is the judge.
Oh.
That's the judge.
This one?
Yep. No, the pink.
Oh, this one.
Yes, that's the judge. The other 4 are gang members. And they were living in his house.
What?
He was protecting them. From what? I don't know. But this is the people that Joe Biden let in. This is the people that immigrants are coming here to better themselves. They don't even want to fucking work. Every immigrant that came from Venezuela came here saying, I was an engineer in my country. I'm not going to work construction here if I was an engineer over there. I'm going to work in an office because that's what I was doing over there. That's the diploma. That's the career that I had over there. Yeah, bitch, over there. Over here you have those fucking papers from your shithole country do not hold anything in the greatest nation of the world, goddamn America. Your fucking stupid paper that says you're a doctor in your country means shit in this country. Yeah, those people didn't want to work. They don't want to work. It's like this. When there was a time when I came to this country, and people who came around that time, even older people came from those countries, they came here to fucking work any job they could get.
But then now there's They're just complaining for money.
Now, those people are the ones complaining for money because they fucking want the government to take care of them. Like people, the generation that came in like the 90s, early 2000s came here to work. Anybody who came here in the last 4 or 5 years have came here asking for fucking handouts. And it's making everybody look bad. That's why we're in the situation that we're in today. In danger of people getting deported because those dumb fucks want to fucking say, we have rights. No, you don't have fucking rights here. We all knew that. Anyways. I guess there's a group of people in the government nowadays that are praising gang violence, gang lifestyle. They praise all that bullshit because, they're immigrants. No, they're animals. Anyways.
Light about Africa.
We'll do that one second to last. Okay, I got 3 more to cover. Okay, we're done with the judge. Fuck that. I got it on my chest. They're getting arrested and for good reason. And no, don't compare it to fucking. They're comparing Trump to Hitler because he's arresting judges that have actually committed crimes. He's not arresting just any judge that's against him. He's arresting judges that have actually committed crimes. So there's that. That's a good thing. That was a damn good thing. Anyways, so we have another case of
virus.
No, we have another case of suicide. Another person killed itself. You know what? These people that accuse other people of committing heinous crimes, just, surprisingly, they just kill themselves. Surprisingly, they kill themselves. They can't handle the pressure of the allegations that they make.
So is it this?
Virginia Giuffre has died of suicide. She accused Epstein. Epstein, air quotes, died of suicide. Yes. The accuser died of suicide.
We said suicide 6 times.
Yeah, because it's fucking suspicious. And you know what? Who's not dying of suicide?
Who?
That person back there.
This one?
And she's also in jail for the same thing of Epstein. Epstein was in jail. And surprisingly, she hasn't killed herself. That's suspicious. And you know who also hasn't killed himself? That other fuck that's in that picture.
This one?
No, that's the girl that killed herself. She's older now, right there. That's when it was happening when she was being trafficked.
Oh.
Yeah. Those 2 in that picture, and those out of those 3 in that picture, only 2 of them are still alive. And surprisingly, they don't kill themselves.
So it was just
that's the guy. That's the prince of fucking England, and he's still alive and in power, as a matter of fact.
Oh.
And she is sitting in jail, crying that they don't feed her vegan food.
Just eat the food.
Well, I'm talking about Ghislaine Maxwell, the one in the back.
Oh, this one.
Yes. So another person that accused somebody has died of suicide. God, it's just so much pressure that people get when they accuse somebody. They just can't handle the pressure and they just go on and kill themselves. Just like the guy from the OpenAI that we talked about last week. Yeah, he killed himself. 2 shots to the head. Oh wow, that's interesting.
One shot.
You know what's weird? I think a couple months back, maybe a couple weeks back, she was in an accident, a car accident.
This one?
No,
this one.
Her before she died, before she killed herself. LOL. Right? Before she killed herself, she had an accident, and also she was going through some shit with her husband and court and her kids. I don't know. So she was dealing with a lot. So you know what? She probably did kill herself. But also her tweet says, if I kill myself, I didn't kill myself.
So
that tweet was posted years ago, by the way, and everybody forgot about it. And you know what? Everybody's going to forget about it, and nobody's going to remember that's what she said. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Another case of suicide by suicide. Anyway, let's do the virus. Let's look at the virus. I want to show this one. And please keep in mind what happened the last 4 or 5 years ago. Go ahead, give me audio. There you go. Play. Tell me one thing. Where are the viruses? Where do you think they live? In the refrigerator. Where's the refrigerator? Right here. It's minus 79 degrees. Why are viruses in minus 80 degrees? Because in normal temperatures that we live in, they disintegrate. They die.
Wait, so they have to live in cold temperature?
Yes. Viruses have to live in cold temperature, according to that scientist.
Wait, so then doesn't that basically mean that the woolly mammoth got something instead of overheating?
No, you're thinking something way off the subject.
Yeah,
Meaning, what did I just say happened with coronavirus? It was made in the lab to survive outside that temperature. Why was it made in the lab to survive outside that temperature? Because they wanted to turn the world upside down, and they were successful. They did it. They hated Trump so much, they released the virus.
Damn.
A virus that they made in the lab, which is now acceptable to say. 6 years ago, I got two completely episodes that you could actually go listen to the audio, but not on YouTube. You can't watch the video on YouTube because those fucks took away the video, but the audio, they didn't take it away. The audio is still there from that podcast where I was talking to a guy and he was, and we were talking about exactly this, how viruses don't survive in natural environments. In our natural environment. Anyways, you are now being aware viruses do not survive in under minus 79 degrees. They don't survive. So where'd that come from? Anyways, let me see.
You said second to last. So look at the video we're doing.
Yeah, but hold on. Okay. So, I remember in the early 2000s, there used to be a lot of videos. Oh, help Africa, help donate money to Africa. They don't have food. They live in sticks and dung huts. They live like this. They don't have clean water to drink. That's what they showed us. That's what they taught us. All right? But now we come to learn this shit right here. Check this out. First of all, Africa is not a country, by the way. Keep going.
Well, what is the poorest country in the world?
Those bitches are dumb. Like, see? This is the videos that they would show us. Like, they would show on TV so we can help people in Africa, right?
I mean, look at these guys.
Meanwhile, people in America sending their hard-earned money to those people in Africa. And look at this shit. Look at this shit they live in. It's not stick and dung huts. Why the fuck were you asking us for money if you have cities so advanced and so good that you live in?
And they are up.
Why the fuck were you asking for money if you have those cities?
Wait, so then doesn't that basically mean they're up to date?
Yes, they're up to date. They're good. They don't need our money. They've been taking advantage of America anyway, just like China has been taking advantage of America. And I say that with pride. I don't even know where I was going. Damn, I forgot my point. I wrote it down. My point. I wrote my point down because I wanted to get it. They lied about us and they lied to us and about their wealth. They've had money forever and they've been mooching off of Americans, trying to make us feel bad for your lifestyle that sucked apparently. But in reality, it didn't. It didn't. Anyways, we talk shit about YouTube. Oh, no, one more. No, not that one.
There's one more?
Yes. 6 years, something like that. There's one that says 6 years. What time are we at?
1 hour and 14.
Okay, let's not go past 30.
Wait, is it a number? Or just a letter?
Right? Yeah, 6 years something. Is that it?
Change in 6 years?
Yes. All right. Before we do the other one, there's two more after that one, by the way. Okay. So in 6 years, now I've always wanted to get ahead of the advancement of the technological advancement so I can learn where to make money from. And here it is. In 6 years, the world is going to have another major jump, just like we did when ChatGPT came into play, right? Play this.
We believe as an industry that in the next 1 year, the vast majority of programmers will be replaced by AI
Programmers, coders.
We also believe that within 1 year, you will have graduate level mathematicians that are at the tippy top of graduate math programs. There's lots of reasons.
So smart as Einstein, then I'm guessing.
Smarter people.
You go, okay, well, that's pretty interesting. Now, I can't do that kind of math. Very few people can do that math. How can the computer do that math better than anybody else? To some degree, it's because math has a simpler language than human language.
Anyways, former Google CEO Eric Schmidt is telling us that the improvement is coming, change is coming. In 6 years, we'll be living in a whole different world than what we are. Because obviously we are living now, as of today, we live in a different world than when we used to live like 10 years ago, whatever. I don't know, more than that probably. Anyways, change is coming. And now, it's time to find some stocks in whatever the fuck that is. Whatever startup that includes that. Find your stocks, make money off of that. We should do that. I'm going to do that. Anyways, do the... YouTube? Yeah, do that one. We're gonna say happy birthday to YouTube. YouTube is now 20 years old, and let's do a little trip through memory lane, okay? Through memory lane. Let's watch the very first video that was ever posted on YouTube. I'm pretty sure this guy didn't know how fucking totalitarian YouTube would get. I'm pretty sure he didn't want you covering me saying and calling you.
And that's pretty much all there's to say.
Pretty sure he didn't want that. Pretty sure he wanted all that to be said, and that's why he wanted this. So that was the very first video on YouTube, apparently. I didn't see it. I don't remember. I remember the very first video I posted on YouTube. It was called The Walk of the Penguin or something like that, because my friend was carrying a rock, and he looked like a penguin and he was walking. So that's why.
So he was walking.
And we posted
like a
that
penguin?
video, but I don't think we can find it. I don't think we can find it.
So it's that old that we can't find it?
Yeah. This was like in 2008. 2007 or 8, one of those years. Anyways, it's a long time ago. Happy birthday to YouTube. Thank you for becoming totalitarian and whatever the fuck else you become. Anyways, that's one more, right?
No, that's it.
No, one more.
There is?
Baptism.
Oh yeah, that one.
Let's watch one funny video. Let's do a palate cleansing and just one funny video. This is the funniest shit you'll come across. So whenever you get baptized at church, right? This is a baptism happening. Now, we were talking about religion at the beginning, and the Catholics.
Oh, we should have gone over this then.
Catholics do it when you're a baby. They baptize you as a baby. Christians wait till you're old because they follow Jesus' teaching, because Jesus got baptized when he was 34 years old.
Ew.
So that's why they do it that way. But Catholics believe in doing it early because you're a sinner. If you haven't been baptized, you're a sinner.
Does that include us?
Yeah, you're a sinner because you haven't been baptized according to Catholicism, whatever the fuck it's called. Cataclysm or... Anyways, play it. Look at him, he can't get up.
He even pushed him down.
That's funny. That's funny. But look at his face. Look at that. He wants to laugh. He's concentrating. He's like, don't laugh, don't laugh, don't laugh. But look at him after it's done and over. He still doesn't want to laugh. He's still covering. Look, he's got to get up and close the door because you want to fucking laugh without anybody seeing you laugh.
Why you gotta be the black man though? They can't swim.
That's why he was drowning. Look at him. He had a ball right there. You're not, you laughed at the priest. Now you're not forgiven. Now you sin again. You got to go get baptized again. Anyways.
All right.
What a week. That was fun. It's just the news that happened that I came across this week that I wanted to share my opinion with. And yeah. Hope you all have a great, amazing week. And please hit that subscribe button. Deuces. That's it.
our 2 cents.